Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in the mountains, there lived a young woman named Sophia. Sophia was known throughout the village for her kind heart and her beautiful singing voice. She had long, golden hair that flowed in the wind and sparkling blue eyes that sparkled in the sunlight. One day, while wandering through the forest, Sophia stumbled upon a clearing she had never seen before. In the center of the clearing stood a magnificent tree with branches that reached towards the sky. Sophia was so taken by the tree that she decided to make it her special place and began to visit it every day. As she visited the tree more and more, she started to notice a young man sitting at the base of the tree. He was always there, reading a book or simply staring up at the branches. Sophia was curious about the young man and eventually struck up a conversation with him. His name was Jack, and he was a woodcutter who lived in the nearby village. They quickly became friends and started spending their days together. They would talk for hours under the tree, sharing stories and laughing. As the days passed, Sophia realized that she had fallen in love with Jack. One night, as they were sitting under the tree, Sophia mustered up the courage to tell Jack how she felt. To her surprise, Jack felt the same way, and they shared their first kiss under the tree's branches. From that day on, they were inseparable. They would often spend their nights under the tree, cuddled up together and watching the stars. Sophia would sing to Jack, her voice filling the clearing with a sweet melody. They knew that they would spend the rest of their lives together, under the tree that had brought them together. As they drifted off to sleep in each other's arms, they knew that they were the luckiest people in the world to have found true love in such a magical place. They closed their eyes and let themselves be carried away by the peaceful sound of the forest and the gentle breeze, feeling grateful for the tree that had brought them together and that would forever be the symbol of their love. As the days turned into weeks, and the weeks turned into months, Sophia and Jack's love for each other only grew stronger. They would often spend their days exploring the forest together, picking wildflowers and chasing after each other in the meadows. They would also help Jack in his work as a woodcutter. Sophia would assist him to carry the logs back to the village. As they grew to know each other better, they realized that they had many things in common. They shared a love for nature, music, and books. They would often sit under the tree and read to each other, or Sophia would sing while Jack played his guitar. Their love for each other was not only romantic but also intellectual. The villagers of the village noticed the love that had blossomed between Sophia and Jack, and they too were happy for them. They would often see them sitting under the tree, hand in hand, and would smile to themselves knowing that true love had found them. One day, Jack asked Sophia to marry him, and Sophia said yes without hesitation. They knew that they were meant to be together forever. They decided to hold the wedding ceremony under the tree where they had first met. The villagers helped to decorate the tree with flowers and lights, and they made a beautiful altar under the tree where the ceremony would take place. On the day of the wedding, Sophia wore a beautiful white dress and Jack wore a sharp suit. They exchanged vows under the tree, surrounded by the people they loved and nature. The ceremony was simple but heartfelt, and as they shared their first kiss as husband and wife, the village erupted in cheers. They had a reception under the stars where Sophia sang a beautiful song for Jack. After the wedding, Sophia and Jack moved into a small cottage in the village. They would often visit their tree, now known as the Tree of Love in the village, and would sit under it, holding hands and reliving the memories of their first meeting and their wedding day. Years passed, and Sophia and Jack had children of their own. They would take their children to the Tree of Love and tell them the story of how they had met and fallen in love. And as they watched their children play and laugh under the tree, they knew that their love would continue to be passed down through generations to come. Sophia and Jack's love story became a legend in the village, and their Tree of Love would forever be a symbol of true love that had stood the test of time. And as they grew old together, hand in hand, they knew that their love for each other was eternal, just like the tree that had brought them together.